Hi, I'm John Coker, candidate for Virginia Beach City Council. A key reason why I decided to run is because I want to make the priorities of the people of Virginia Beach the priorities of Virginia Beach. I believe recent events have once again demonstrated the skewed priorities of Virginia Beach city government, especially the city manager, Dave Hansen. A Freedom of Information Act request originally submitted by the Virginian Pilot outlines how our city manager failed to fill the vacancy for the director of aquarium and historic houses in a timely and professional manner. The main issue to me is not just the obvious waste of tax dollars, but more so about a crisis of leadership in our city government. Quite frankly, especially when recounting the other past mistakes Dave Hansen has made, I have little confidence in his ability to effectively lead the city and address Virginia Beach residents' interests. The Virginian Pilot and the Southside Daily both reported how, despite a highly qualified candidate and interim director already in place, the city manager attempted to hire an aquarium director from Canada instead. It is quite understandable to search out the best candidates for every position, but sometimes a little common sense goes a long way. Unless, of course, there are other factors the city manager were considering. Both candidates have the same high qualifications, but there were a few key differences. The candidate from Canada required a visa sponsorship and the extra risk, cost, and delays that come along with it. The local candidate obviously did not require a visa and had already been performing the duties of the director for several months in exemplary fashion. One difference between the two candidates that may have been considered is perhaps the most striking of all, and to me shows a lack of professionalism. One is male and one is female. The Virginian Pilot pointed out how Dave Hansen has selected 4 deputy city managers and 7 department directors since he became city manager in 2016. All of them are men. You would think out of 11 senior positions, there would be at least 1 qualified female in a city of over 450,000 people. The city has now been forced to hire outside counsel to investigate a discrimination complaint related to the hiring process. So far, the city has admitted to costs in excess of $18,000. That's our hard-earned money being used to investigate a situation that never should have happened in the first place. This story is another in a long line of many mistakes made by our city manager, from berating police officers on duty to insulting peaceful marchers, threatening state government officials with physical violence, and more. These mistakes continue to tarnish the reputation of our great city, drive away high-quality talent, and potentially cost us millions of dollars in outside investment. I'm the father of 2 young college ladies, and even just the possibility of them being treated unfairly just because they're women concerns me. I will not tolerate sexual discrimination. I will not tolerate racial discrimination. I will not tolerate any discrimination, period. Some say it was just an isolated mistake, and this is all a bunch of smoke. But when the mistake gets repeated over and over, it becomes a pattern. And where there is smoke, there is usually fire. And this is just the latest cloud of dark smoke City Manager Dave Hansen has cast over Virginia Beach. If we as a community want a strong and vibrant economy, we must have strong but also equal and fair leadership. Several members of City Council, including Councilman John Earn, continue to dismiss City Manager's mistakes as he promises not to do it again. Yet the same mistakes continue to happen over and over. And as long as council members like John Earn continue to turn a blind eye to the concerning actions of the city manager, nothing will change. Here's the bottom line. It starts and ends with City Council. If you want to make the statement how the actions of City Manager Dave Hansen are unacceptable, you have to make a statement on November 6th and let John Earn know you do not accept such a cavalier approach to such an important job. Virginia Beach deserves a city manager and a city council they can be proud of. No discrimination, no favorites, no questions. I want a new city manager. Virginia Beach deserves a new city manager. When I'm elected, I will demand Dave Hansen's resignation and start the process to find us a city manager we can all be proud of. Remember, it might take 6 votes on city council, but it all starts with your 1 vote on November 6th. Thank you.